ide ebbe a szobába. Úgyhogy most innen folytatódjék a stream. Várjuk meg, hogy kibontakozzanak az események. Hát várjuk. Jelölni nem jelöl semmit. Hogy merre kell menni, csak meg kell várni. Kinézünk erre, mi a helyzet. Ahogy de jól néz ki.
Don't try anything.
Miért akarnék próbálkozni bármivel? Szerintem az, hogy várjuk meg, hogy kibontakozzanak az események, az arra céloz, hogy maradjunk ott a alagunkon.
Look, another one. Take care. You let one human in, and in no time you've got a swarm.
Hello. Ants there.
I heard human women here only sit astride a man's pants. Or nan.
Lots going on around here.
Aye. We've got a virgin dragon slayer, squirrels dazzled with her, politicking peasants, witches and a witch.
Ez ilyen?
Onlookers gawking at the whole thing.
Hope things get back to normal soon.
I think I've heard of you.
Ott meg megy a harc közben.
Hey, hello.
Who's he?
He travels the lands, killing monsters for the queen.
Oh.
Business or rest?
Rest. And maybe some trading.
Ah, welcome.
Üzleteljünk. Teli vagyok. Picit. Kéren trófeát. Hát a Kéren trófeát ne oldom oda. Az Endrigen trófeát elviheted. Necker trófeát is. A Kérent nem. Ez kemény harc volt. Mennyit ér volna? 5. 19. Necker fogért fizetni 200-at. Annyi minden, és nem tudom, hogy miket tartsak meg, vagy miket adjak el. Bocsánat. Reméljük nem magamról vettem le. Sokkal könnyebb nem lettem sajnos. Ó, van 4 skill pontom, amit el lehet költeni. Hát mit van, haver?
Sorcerers mutated him when he was young.
Melyik az Axiel? Hát... Az igmét kéne fejleszteni. Aha, hogy az itt lesz. Haladjunk sorba.
Take care, what's up?
Don't be afraid of him! You fighting on?
A worthy contender, please.
Stand and fight, but first, show me your coin. In that case, betting is now open.
Mutasd, mit tudsz.
Stop stroking him and rough him up!
Bite his balls!
Don't be afraid of him!
Nem volt nagy ellenfél.
Finally, an end to the flailing and someone with a touch of finesse. The pool is yours. Bite his balls!
Hát rossz küldi van. Beállni. Ja. Vegyünk részt a tácskodásban. Erről nem is gondoltam, de... Most azért hamarabb jöttünk rá, mint tegnap. Mi ez a felhívás itt? Hárpia szerződés, a bányabezárásnak hirdetés. Baltimore, való. Mozók. Ide majd visszatérünk. Először most kicsit haladunk a fel.
Oh, a witcher.
Igen, de hol van a haditanácskozó? Lehet arra fölfele. Fejünk komoly kis ilyen Hegyi város. Azért körülnézek. Túl vagyok. Mit vizsgáljak meg? Kicsi propaganda. Megjöttünk a tanácsterembe. Közben iszok? Arra gudjatok, mert szomjas vagyok.
You missed quite a scrap, gentlemen, and an opportunity to slay a monarch. There was a struggle and the prince was wounded.
You've all seen the magical phenomenon covering the battlefield. For any who still have doubts, this is no mundane mist, nor a petty fairground illusion.
Mi van, Loki?
Most likely, we're up against a blood curse,
Mi van?
an old and powerful spell. We do not know who cast it or why. For now, I have one piece of good news and several pieces of bad news. The good news is that Henselt and his army have been halted for the time being.
And the bad news?
The mist will grow. It may even engulf Vergen. Furthermore, wraiths may emerge from it.
Can they be made penitent? With an axe to the head?
In theory, yes. But I would suggest putting your faith in a silver weapon. Furthermore, the ghosts will weaken as they move away from the mist.
Is there any way to drive it off? Exorcise it?
A question for myself and Geralt of Rivia.
The Kingslayer?
Contrary to what old women at the wells say, he did not, in fact, slay any kings.
Of course he didn't. Wouldn't hurt a fly, that one. Look at his eyes. You'll see he's the sensitive kind.
Whatever you may see in his eyes, few know more about lifting curses. Gentlemen, I do not require you to understand this phenomenon, but there are a few rules I insist you must follow.
Here we go.
No one is to approach the mist. It is mortally dangerous. In addition, we need to learn the story of the battle. For this, I especially count on the aid of Mr. Cecil Burden.
At your service, my lady.
Thank you. To lift the curse, we require some objects symbolic of the war. Ones belonging to those who perished here 3 years past.
Pfft. More scrap iron from that massacre lying about than lice in Cecil's beard. I thought curses were best handled with...
Please leave the thinking to me, Mr. Zigrin, and I'd gladly hear less from you from now on. The objects must be magically active and strictly linked to the ghosts of the fallen. That is all.
Let me be clear. You're all to aid Philippa and the Witcher. What are you grumbling about now, Yarpen?
it's something in my gullet.
Take a swig of wine. Now, to worldly matters. How many are we?
Saskia, you know well,
How many?
we dwarves are near 200. But don't judge us by our number.
1,000 peasants will come. Though you'll get no precise count.
My lords?
53 knights and another 200 armed men. Not enough.
Henselt leads 5,000. 5 to 1 against us. What think you of that?
We are few, they are many. But we have our walls, low though they be. If we had archers, who knows?
Oh, for a regiment of heavy arbalists from Lyria.
We have something better. Yorvith's elves. Scoia'tael. Gentlemen, I give you Yorveth.
What do you seek here, murderer?
100 of the North's best archers await your orders, Dragon Slayer.
You wished for archers? Here they are. I take no pleasure in fraternizing with elves. Not even a shit-coated stick can be a weapon. He burned down the villages of many in my horde.
The free peasantry is one thing, but a criminal with a price on his head in all the Northern realms? This is too much.
Saskia, say the word and we'll depart.
Hear me out. Yorveth came to fight for me. I trust him, and I know that he'll stay the course. Just like each of you.
How could you know that? He's an elf. Treason runs in his veins.
He's been fighting humans for a century.
But for the first time in scores of years, his fight makes sense. The Scoia'tael know no peace. They've died for Nilfgaard, for the Valley of the Flowers, in vain. They've been betrayed and cheated. Now they have a new goal. The Pontar Valley could be the first state where no man would have to fear elven arrows when venturing beyond city walls. And elves and dwarves wouldn't live in ghettos or on reservations. First, however, we have a battle to win. You know who we're up against. It's a splendid army, brave and well led. They cannot be scared off or routed. They have to be killed. I want Yorveth to sit at the same table as we do. I want him to kill Cadweni for us. And I assure you that he'll do so with a smile, if only you let him.
If I'm to see a smile on that skinny face, I'm in. Yorveth stays.
Bloody hell. Father's turning in his grave, but a must's a must. I say aye.
Nay. You killed my men, Elf. Remember them?
If I hadn't killed them, they'd have killed me.
All right. For the sake of better times, and for Kedwen's doom, aye!
Down with the sons of bitches! Cheers!
És megalakult a gyűrű szövetsége.
Poison! She's dying. Take her somewhere safe and guard her with your lives. I'll gather what I need and join you soon.
I'll place my best warriors on watch.
Quickly, lads! A litter!
Akkor ebből a körből valaki áruló lesz.
She ceased casting spells.
Saskia, is she alive?
In a manner of speaking, I've slowed her life functions as far as possible. Her condition is stable.
Do you know the poison?
Thaumadour, commonly known as mage pain. It has a terrible reputation.
An antidote must exist.
What can we do?
Treatment will require herbs, magic, and blood.
Not ordinary blood, I presume.
Correct. We require royal blood.
We could use letho right now.
What kind of herbs are we talking about?
I'll need a subterranean variety of purple foxglove, known to the dwarves as the Immortelle, and an elven rose of remembrance.
Triss had a rose of remembrance. She claimed the flowers are exceptional.
Long ago, the Enshe who succeeded in cultivating the roses enjoyed great respect,
Times have changed.
as have elves.
There are no elven gardens nearby. We must return to Flotsam.
Triss has a rose of remembrance from Flotsam. It's her we need to find. Where will we find Immortelles?
They grow deep beneath the earth, which should not be a problem as Vergen lies on top of a mine.
How will they help Saskia?
Mage pain wreaks havoc in internal tissues. The Immortelle will help restore them.
The nearest king is on the other side of the Mist of Wraiths.
You misunderstood me. It need not be the blood of a ruling monarch.
It is the genotype contained in royal blood that is required. Kings issue from ancient dynasties. Over the ages, to survive, rulers needed exceptional resistance and strength. As royal dynasties rarely admit common blood, the strength of their genes remains great. I shall employ self-healing genetic therapy that will teach Saskia's body how to rid itself of the poison.
You'll have her drink human blood.
No, I shall inject it directly into her heart.
What else do you need to heal Saskia?
Thaumadour is a self-perpetuating substance. Any incursion into a cluster of poisoned cells causes an immediate chain reaction. Each tainted cell that is removed is replaced by 10 new tainted cells. To interrupt this reaction, I'll need an ungodly amount of the power. A water or air genie, or one of the 20 legendary rings of power would be best.
One to bring them all and in the darkness bind them.
Right. And then I'll have to run barefooted to the top of a volcano.
All right, all right. Let's forget the rings. I need a vast quantity of the power, no matter the source. Find something.
An immortelle, a rose of remembrance, royal blood and magic. Sounds like a fairy tale.
A poor one at that. No prince's kiss to top things off.
I wish it were a fairy tale, especially a poor one, as a happy ending would then be inevitable. May I count on your help, Geralt?
Hát lesz meló, ahogy nézem.
What about the Battle of Wraiths?
I must first see if the spells keeping Saskia alive are in order. Then we'll consider how best to send the spectres to their rest. Actually, you could tend to that yourself. Ask the locals about the battle. Maybe you'll learn something.
In that case, I shall search for the poisoner.
Kaptunk melót Dögivel.
Only
Mi volt az a
Philippa
vibrálás?
Eilhart may enter.
Keressük meg Zoltánt a kocsmában. Kocsma itt lent van valahol.
People of Vergen, we have a magical mist full of ghosts just outside our walls, so you'd better think twice before entering it. The mist, may the plague take it, threatens all manner of creatures. So anyone headed to the quarries or walking through the gullies should take exceptional heed. The squirrels that have made camp by the burnt huts are not our enemies, so says Saskia. And so it is. Master Geralt of Rivia and Sorceress Philippa Eilhart will deal with the mist and the wraiths. Now, open the gates and get to work.
Ott lefele.
I must talk to you, Witcher.
Na miért?
What's going on?
I'm Elias.
Jó
Your
lesz, jó
Vet's
lesz.
commando. I have an urgent matter.
Tell me.
Men from Vergen have been disappearing for some time. We recently found some of their corpses, so it doesn't seem to be desertion.
Most nem, ne haragudj, köszi. Jó arc vagy meg minden, de nem érek most erre rá. Hagyj nyitva az ajtót! Na,
Take care, what's up?
You let one human in and in no time.
veled még egy kis beszéd. El akarok adni neked egy-két dolgot, mert teli vagyunk. Összevidd az összeset. Mire van még súlya? Mindjárt alkimiskodni kell egy kicsit. Alkímiáskodni.
Let me tell you.
Most, hogy most ezzel foglalkozunk. De szükség van ezekre.
Ach, you've told that story 1,000 times. How can I help?
Mennyi főzetünk van? Abból mit tudok neki eladni? Érdekli-e valami? Hát... Nagyon éri meg eladni semmit. Súlyuk semmi, ezek a varjunak van.
Let me tell you about the woman who fell from...
Hogyan is lehetne? Fejlesztések. Páncélfejlesztés. Most az ideiglenes lesz.
Ach, you've told that story 1,000 times.
Geralt! Come on!
Geralt, sit down. We haven't yet celebrated your raid into the mist. Ah, sorry. Where are my manners? Sheldon Skaggs, veteran of the battles of Sodden and Brenna.
And all lands along the way.
You've already met Svergen's elder?
Greetings. Gentlemen, not sure about you, but my throat's parched from all these greetings.
Funny. Those were the first words out of your mouth.
Master Dandelion's right. Around for everyone! On me!
I'd gladly drink, but Saskia was poisoned and time is of the essence.
How can we help? Speak!
Have you ever heard of a plant called the Dwarven Immortelle?
Have we? The pigs have tight arses.
To tell the truth, I've no idea, Skaggs.
It's just a saying.
You're the only one using it.
Witcher, the Immortelle. It appears most often near anthracite and aluminosilicate deposits.
Philippa needs it to heal Saskia.
A rare curio, but there's a mine nearby, and who knows? You might find it deep underground.
Is the mine far?
Not at all. It's in Verger itself, in the town's upper quarter.
You're eager for this expedition, but nobody told the Witcher that their mine's closed.
Closed, that's true. But it's long overdue a cleaning. Weed out all the underground shit.
What are you talking about?
Not a month ago, miners started disappearing. Must have tapped the wrong vein and woken some scum from the deep. We wanted to send a crew of stout fellows in, but Saskia said she needs all the soldiers she can find up top, and ready to defend the town. We closed the shaft, fearing the filth would emerge and overrun us all.
Looks like we arrived just in time, eh, Geralt?
So it seems. Let's go.
Right on. With this crew, we needn't fear any monster. How about you, Sheldon? You coming with us, or staying around to get your fuck?
Another chance like this won't come around in a hurry. Fucking can wait. I with you.
Let's meet at the mine's entrance.
Ez hamar eldőlt. Ne bassza előttem! Valahogy úgy.
Oh, a witcher.
Ezek a kezek húzza. Merre van az előjárótok? Szerintem jó fele vagyunk. Ne haragudjatok, de annyit loptam, hogy túl vagyok terhelve. Természetesen.
Eh? That's a witcher, not a human. So, no snaps?
Előbb látszom Cecil. Cecil Burdon.
The Witcher's on board. We can go. Let's get to work, my bearded friends. Open the shaft, Skags. If you kill off those monsters, the whole of Vergam will be grateful. I'm sure some coin will be found.
Bízok benne én is, hogy lesz pénzt, nem érdek.
So, Sheldon, you opened the shaft yet?
Keep your pricks in your trousers. You can't just plough forward all the time. A mine is like a lover. You need to be gentle, so she accepts you moist and hot.
You and your music, Sheldon.
De jól néz ki ez a tündekart. Baszki. Illetve törnek hívták. Tündetőr. Iszunk előtte. Az nem árt. Iszunk egy fecskét. A varió az mire lehet jó? Ti nem jöttök?
Poor son of a bitch. He almost got away.
Valamit ezekkel kezdenem kell. Tündekés, tündekart. Mégsem ez többet.
I think I heard something.
They're close.
Srácok, tényleg. Beszélgettem. Nézd, hogy a...
Damn carrion. That was close.
What was that?
Necrophages. With this many appearing, they must have a nest nearby.
Come on! Show yourselves!
Oh, you're making them shipwrecks.
Even then, they'd stink less than you.
They're getting close.
Mi a fasz volt ott? De lehet, hogy ott robbant fel. Túl nehezek vagyunk. Ki kéne pakolnunk cuccokat a csávónál, már látom. Ugye a fogadóknál lehet kipakolni dolgokat. Azt muszáj lesz megtenni, mert ez így nem állapot, hogy bármit csinálunk. Rögtön túl vagyunk terhelve. Nagy a baj. Vigyázzatok innen. Kicsi emberek. Eligazodni. Ennek már hangja se tetszik. Ha? Talán jó fele vagyunk, ha ez az ajtó kinyílik. Ha milyen kulcsra? Honnan szerezzek kulcsot? Szükségem van kulcsra. Jó fej vagy. Hogy mint? Nagyon jól vagyok. Köszönöm. Rég voltam ilyen jól. Hogy mint? Te hülye. Jó, az a kurva kulcs kéne. Janus, yeah.
You hugged a bear. We'll wait here. That's a witcher, not a human.
So, what's that? I think I've heard of it.
Kulcs, fiúk, kulcs. Nem igaz, hogy ti vagytok itt itthon és nincs kulcsotok. Elnézünk, jó, be se jött, lehet, hogy... Vagy bejöttünk.
How many more can there be?
Mi vagy te? Kulcs! Bassza meg! Hú, de szemét ez a játék. Hogy rohadna meg, aki ezt így kitalálta. Miért jöttem volna el abból erre? Akkor mutatja a térkép, hogy arra kell menni. Persze, hogy nem jövök el erre. Na. Akkor most találják oda-vissza. Köszi. Honnan jöttünk? Szerintem erre volt. Vagy nem. De ti mit hováljaktok? Hát itthon vagytok az Isten. Ó. Mutassátok azt a kurva utat. Úgy mászkálunk, mintha én lennék itthon. Hello, nézőm! Épp egy nagyon fontos alkotóelemet keresünk. Megvan a kulcs! Kulcs a felső tárnákhoz. Ez akkor mi lehet? Csak örültem pedig, hogy megvan a kulcs. Na, megvan. Másik.
To arms!
Nézzünk be ide is. Ó, kinyitottam az ajtót, az a kulcs ide való. Nem tetszik. De szeretném. Innom kell macskát, ha van. Nézzük, tudok-e csinálni. Varjú, macska. Mi kell hozzá, miért nem tudok csinálni? Én csinálni szeretnék macskát. Utolsó macskám, bassza meg. vérbe kellett jönni. Nagy ikró.
I don't want anybody knowing.
A másik kényszer kapja ez magukat. Ez hol az? Jó, de elnézünk arra is, srácok. Aha. Jó, hogy elnézünk erre. Másik kulcs, fogadjuk. Kulcs a középső tárnákhoz.
Right. That should do it. Got to blow up this nest.
És nincs izé, bombám?
Got to blow up this nest.
Ez lett volna az, amit erre vagy. Pörögni kell, mert lassan elfogja. Azok egy... A nekrofágok meg a bűzdémonok azok egymással harcolnak. Ha már az egymással. Tudom, ezt én basztam el, hogy túl vagyok terhelve. Ekkora egy katyvaszt káoszt, amit van. Csapd, jó? Még egy. Hát. Mennyi? Az meg, hát hol? Nem is látszódik. Na jó. Igen, de elfogyott a macska.
You wet your wick recently, Witcher?
Húha, itt milyen szenvedés lesz. Nézem, hogy a fényerőn tudok-e húzni. Hát valamit lehet, de... azért számít. De erre gondoltam volna, hogy... keresem a szalmagyakárt. Keresem én, már mióta. Erre gondoltam volna. Gyártok macskafőzetet. Az is mire bejönnek az ajtón, addig lövök kifele. Még most csukódik be az ajtó. Ennyire keszekusza. Ez is vakajtó, illetve vakjárat. Végén nincs semmi. Vissza kell fordulni, el kell jönni erre. Erre kell venni, jól látom. Igen. Aztán az első lehetőségnél jobbra. Tehát szerintem itt. Igen, erre kell menni. Ez is jó eddig. Aztán oda be, vagy tovább balra. Tovább jöttem balra, igen, ez az. Lehet kanyarodni. Kinyitottam az ajtót, de jó.
I'm down.
Belly full, axe sharpened, and liquor awaits. Ready for battle.
De mi az a...
Smell that? Did you break wind? If I had, you'd be begging me to kill you.
Heads up, they approach.
Oh, ki ez? Népi vagy. Te is. Anyád, mi vagy te? Meghallom. Remélem nem kell előről, mire megtaláltam, bassza meg. Hú. Kurva macska főzet is nincs. Vagy elfogyott. Is nincs.
Oh, you're making them
vagyunk?
shipwrecks.
Even then, they'd stink less than you.
Hol vagyunk?
Stay close to me.
Ne.
A true dwarf's got three things to do in life.
Most ez tényleg az
Build a
elején.
fortress, cut down an oak, and climb.
Innen bejöttünk. Itt lesz a csávó, az első. Ott fog feküdni. Kurva kulccsal. Rohadjatok meg!
How are things, Geralt?
Fel akarom venni. Most tényleg előre. emlékszem erre. Mit tudom én már? Szemétláda, most robbanják ők fekszek. Szükségem van kulcsra. Akkor most milyen kulcsot vettem fel? Mi? Robbanj főze is, szemétláda. Összes vérig egy szemétláda. Most ki volt? Vajon hol szatyíznak a srácok? Leültek valami farönkre, aztán szotyoláznak? Vagy hol vagytok, fiúk? Próbálom kipucolni nektek a szart. De ha kinyitottam, akkor miért nem nyitom ki? És ahogy nézem, egyedül maradtam.
Come on!
De ez ugyanaz egy kombó. Ebbe a vakjáradba. Ezekhez a lényekhez az egy kivégzés van. Hát kétszer beadta. Kell rongy. De vajon mi lett a törpeimmel? Hát nincs is bárki, aki rajtam kívül hősködne. Geralt, milyen mezbe vagy te? Hoppá, optikus. Fogadjuk ők, mert okos törpék, ők ott vannak, ahol az előbb meghaltak. Én meg oldjam meg. De jó, hogy kinyitottam azt a ajtót. És itt volt az, arra el kellett. Szarva vagyunk. Nagy szarba vagyunk. Hát most szégyen a futás. Úr, a fecske se tölt gyorsabban vissza. Ki akarok menni? Nem mentek a föld alá. Téged csak elintézlek egyedül. Akkor nem tölt vissza. Muszáj vagyok kiszaladni. Feltölteni az életemet. Milyen kombó? Fönt a levegőbe. Gyorsan, gyorsan. Most bezzeg kinyitna az ajtót. Ne. Csináld ezt tényleg. Én sem úgy nézem. Hát, hogy itt hogy maradtunk életbe? Baszta! Hú, bassza meg! Túl vagyok terhelve. Mély meglepő. Még az emlékeim nem csalnak. A medál vibrál, igen, jó teszi. Mentés. Mentés. De hol vannak a törpök? Egyébként meg. Bassza meg már! Most remélem minden jövök. Nézzük. Hát ha ezt nagy nehezen megöljük, akkor szerintem a mai napi stream ennyi. Márpedig megöltük. Én az olajokat keresem. Bekenném a kardot valami menőz utca. Alkotóelemek. Akkor az, amit lesz.
I don't want anybody playing hero.
Ne szemét, meghalsz! No ne, no ne! Nehogy most megjelentek a törpök. Ne. Mágikus erekje. Olyan? Hát csak megöltük. Vagy nehezen. Mágikus erekje nem oda terej. Ura. Hogy beszélünk Filippával, az a biztos. Szintet léptünk, elköltjük azt a 2 darab pontunkat. Visszafelé egy óra. Hát visszatérök a felszín, nem tudom mi ez, de kicsit gyorsabb.
Right, Geralt. Looks like it's all
Ennyi
over.
volt.
Thanks for your help, Zoltan.
Igen, köszönöm a nagy semmit.
Enough yapping. Time for some vodka.
First, I want to see if my fuck date's still waiting.
Just don't strain yourself. It takes energy to drink with us too, you know.
Hú, geci törpék vagytok. Tőzöket abban lehet valahogy hagyni. Na mindegy. Beszéljünk azzal a Filippával.
So, got it over. I'm on my way to the recruiting station. Adam.
Ne?
What is it, Witcher?
Who is that girl?
Cynthia, a leashed sorceress.
A charming expression. Do you also use muzzles?
Leash means a connection between a sorceress and her assistant. An unfortunate term, I admit, but it explains how things are. Cynthia can tap my power, use my spells. She's a conduit. And she's learning along the way. It's convenient, and except for the name, not derisive at all. But you're not here to talk about Cynthia.
Oh.
You said we'd need a magical object to cure Saskia. Any ideas where I might start looking?
Magical items do not grow on trees, as you know. Luckily, this area has a long history. There's the Battle of Wraiths, the site of Sabrina Glevisig's death and suffering, the abandoned mines.
I was hoping you'd be specific.
I won't ask you to traipse around with a divining rod, but please try to be a little inventive. Ask the locals. That's always a good place to start. I dare say Alderman Burden knows every last stone in the area. Maybe you should see him.
Jó, de attól én
You
még
wanted to discuss
beszélgethetek.
something?
Igen.
At the council, you mentioned artifacts were needed to undo the curse.
But I can't look for them now.
I can do that.
Why?
I have my reasons. Tell me something. Did you notice? Not all the ghosts were aggressive.
Yes. Most just disappeared when they touched the aura of a living person.
I think the curse corrupts the ghosts of the fallen and turns them into draugrs.
Is that the Witcher's professional name for wraiths?
Draugrs are demons of war. They arise at sites of exceptionally vicious, bloody battles. Their bloodlust and hatred in condensed form.
Can you kill them by conventional means?
A silver sword is enough for a draugr, but as long as the curse remains active, new ones will arise. The soldiers' ghosts are the key. If I could turn the tide of the battle...
For that you'll need symbols of war belonging to those who fell in battle. Hatred, death, courage, and faith. All artifacts must be magically active and connected to the fallen, or they won't lure the ghosts.
Right. I'll look around.
Finding two will be enough. Get the symbols of hatred and death and leave the rest to me.
I'd prefer courage and faith.
Don't fuss.
I'll see what I can do. Cecil seems to know a lot about the area. Know anything about blood curses?
Do you?
We're dealing with a 4th level curse, also known as the Curse of the Archmistress.
Well, well, I'm impressed.
Thing is, until now I thought it was only a myth, that such a curse couldn't be cast.
You thought wrong. There are 6 confirmed cases of this curse being inflicted.
What about confirmed cases of it being lifted?
1. Achieved by a team of sorcerers led by Archmistress Francesca Finderbear, hence the curse's other name. Sabrina Glevezig was on the team.
Small world.
That's not all. The curse investigated by Francesca and Sabrina was designed to end the Tyson dynasty, the rulers of Kovir. They were cursed by Scarlet Rodalega, a complete madman, but very talented. An eclipse and wraiths also accompanied his curse.
So Sabrina's curse is just a knockoff Rodalega.
Exactly.
I'm good for now. I'll let you know when I learn something.
Na, akkor most mentünk egyet. Ez meg is történt. Hát, ennyi volt már a stream. Legközelebb ugyaninnen fogjuk majd folytatni. Bízunk benne, hogy kicsit rövidebb lesz a keresgélés, mert tényleg bókláztam hosszú perceken keresztül ott lent a bányában. De nem volt az olyan rossz szerintem. Úgyhogy köszönöm a figyelmet, én Piftion voltam, sziasztok!